Y'all, this headline from Variety really just rubbed me the wrong way, and I just did not like the implication that The Little Mermaid was somehow to blame for lackluster box office performance, whatever that means. And as I pointed out in my quote tweet, $529 million is like, how can that possibly be considered lackluster? It seems like the little microaggressions of just like subconscious bias, not only like are just omnipresent in our society, but in our journalism. Like this statement, live action remakes of Aladdin, Beauty and the Beast, and The Jungle Book were theatrical gold mines. But the lackluster turnout of The Little Mermaid is a sign that brand familiarity is no longer the ticket to get people into theaters. I'm sorry, but theatrical gold mines, The Jungle Book, Beauty and the Beast, Aladdin? Okay. It just seems that like the public is committed to hating on this beautiful, enchanting, wonderful film that Halle Bailey did an incredible job in. And I just don't understand like why people are so like against progress. Is this a perfect movie? No movie's perfect. Is even the representation perfect? No representation is perfect. But this represents a huge step in the right direction. Halle Bailey is a wonderful actress, a wonderful singer, and little girls all over the world will be able to see themselves in a Disney princess, and that in and of itself is a win. In a field that is dominated by white women, Halle Bailey has stepped up, stepped out, and has been incredibly just wonderful. She did an incredible job in that role, and this film not only recouped its budget but made hundreds of millions of dollars in profit, and it was very recent. Like, it only came out like a month or two ago. So why are we not rooting for this film? We should be rooting for this film. We should be going to see it extra times. We shouldn't be writing headlines that this film represents the fall of brand familiarity. This film represents the end of box office gold mines. Like, that to me is like just inherently racist. It's like, you didn't say that about any of the other flops that Disney has released. You said it about this film. And why did you say it about this film? Because this film is the only film that has a black lead. That's why. No one's, it's just like blatant discrimination. It's blatant racism. It's blatant bias. And it just makes me so upset, because it's like, we should be celebrating Halle Bailey. We should be celebrating this film. We should be taking our families again and again. We should be writing pieces about how wonderful it is that we are finally including people of color in Disney films, and how this is just the first step in a long journey until we actually have like true equity, true inclusion. But no, we're writing about how $529 million was apparently lackluster. Like, to me, that's just blatant racism. I'm exhausted, y'all. These people are so exhausting. Like, let Halle Bailey live, and like, let this movie thrive, and just be happy for her. What's wrong?